Hey Mountaineer fans, after a year of being stuck at home, you deserve all the latest WVU gear, gifts, and apparel to show your Mountaineer pride. Our friends at the Book Exchange are offering 25% off with our promo code BX4 Final Four. Let's cheer on all of our Mountaineer athletes in gold and blue and support local business too. Shop online at bookexchangewv.com or at their downtown Morgantown or Evansdale locations. That promo code again is BX4 Final Four.
Recorded live in Morgantown, West by God, Virginia, and across the world, with your hosts, Kevin Jones, John Flowers, and our lovely co-host, Ashley. This is the Final Fourcast podcast.
Welcome to another episode of Final Fourcast with me, your host, Jay Flo, best real estate agent in Morgantown, hooping overseas, father of one, husband, son, 6'8", sexy black man, Jay Flo.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Got my guy KJ with me.
Yo, what's good, my guys?
Our lovely co-host Ash.
That's me.
Intern Ethan's here for whatever reason. I guess we had a football game.
Yeah, what's going on, John?
What up, bro? How you been, yo? Where you been at?
Today.
Where you been at, bro?
I'm just chilling, watching the Mountaineers.
Shut up. Dave.
I'll make sure to raise my hand today.
Super producer Dave is here, of course.
Pip pip.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
What's been going on, man? Ash, I saw that they kind of screwed you out of the nominations for that. What is it?
Best of Morgantown.
Best of Morgantown.
Yeah, guess I didn't have enough nominations, but whatever.
What is it? Morgantown Magazine or something?
Yeah. Yes, Morgantown Magazine, yeah.
Yeah. It's a shitty magazine anyway.
It is.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Are you really mad about it? Like, or you could care less?
Honestly, I was a little shocked because, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, really? All right. But, like,
Well,
I think I was just more shocked than anything. And at first, you know, it does make you feel some type of way. Like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not as cool as I thought I was, but, you know, it is what it is.
for those who don't know, Ash got screwed out of best personality, radio personality.
Mm-hmm.
But the process of it was just wrong anyway. Like, you could nominate yourself.
Yep.
It was stupid. Like,
Yeah, that is stupid.
And here's the other thing, too. I'm never going to promote myself like that. I'm not going to go out there and be like, hey, will you vote for me? Because I don't think that's realistic. I want to show that I really am popular without having to coax people into votes. But the problem is people nominate themselves and then they hit everybody they know, post it all over their socials, vote for me. And it's like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it's weird.
it's a popularity contest.
Yeah, but not even popular. You know what I mean? Because you could have your mom go on there and vote for you fucking 15 times a day. You know, like, just saying.
There got to be a better voting system than that. That's weird.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nah, that's good for, you know what I mean, their magazine. Like,
Which is
got
why they
people-
do it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But shout out to Community Podcast. They have a really good podcast. It's actually a real podcast. Unlike they got a really good producer. So shout out to them. They were nominated. Some guys I work with over at Compass Realty. But yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
KJ, you going anywhere yet? You signed overseas?
I haven't, man. I'm just still here. Just
What
waiting.
the hell are you waiting for? What's going on?
Nah, I don't know, man. At this point, I don't think anybody wants me. Nobody wants me.
Oh, that is not it. You know it.
Nobody wants me.
I think you
Nah,
just
but
got too much money saved up.
But to be honest, like, being here is giving me a chance to do something, like some things outside of basketball as well. So I mean, obviously, I'm ready to go play. I've been ready to go play, but I'm doing some behind the scenes stuff right now. So
Can you talk about
it's
it?
giving me. I don't. I'm the kind of person I don't like talk. I don't like talking about stuff until it actually happens. So
I got you.
I'm working on a few things. So once it actually happens, I'll definitely share with you guys.
Cool.
What's going on?
He's officially a staff member on the Truck Bryant cleaning crew.
That's what I really wanted to say. Yeah. What? Thanks for ruining a surprise, Dave. Appreciate it, asshole.
It's some entrepreneurial shit, like.
Yeah, in a sense.
True.
I'm trying to be on my J Flow stuff, man. You inspire me.
Man. Okay.
Nah, we'll talk about it more. Future. Yeah. How's Uruguay? I seen you you getting haircuts and shit. That's that's the worst, bro. Trying to find a place to get a haircut in a different country. That shit sucks.
I know you probably be pissed, like somebody mess up your haircut because you really like take care of your hair, like you condition it and moisturize for like 30 minutes a day.
I do. It's an hour. Don't. It's an hour, not 30 minutes. Don't do that to me.
You really care about like your haircut and stuff. I really don't give a fuck. Like my expectations going into getting a haircut overseas are not high at all. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I kind of knew he was gonna mess me up. So I just
he didn't mess you up.
Nah, I wouldn't say it was messed up.
It wasn't messed up. It just wasn't. Obviously, it's not the same as. That's one thing about like black guys and their barbers. Like once you got a consistent barber, it's hard to go anywhere else.
Right. Yeah, it's not universal. Like a fade over here isn't a fade in America. It's just not what I asked for.
Yeah.
He gave me a Hungarian haircut, basically. But that's one of the struggles of playing overseas is finding someone to cut your hair every year.
Yeah.
Like someone messes up my hair every year, but I really don't care. Like it's not that big of a deal to me.
Is that the same for you, Ash? Like, do you once you have somebody that does your hair really well, you stay with that person, or you don't care? Like,
100%, because I'm like really picky about my hair, and it takes a while to find somebody who can do it the way that I like it. And once I find that person, we're good.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna go to forever.
True. True.
Yeah,
that's probably like messed up when a stylist messes up a girl's hair. And then
dude, that's the worst.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like what's more fixable though? I feel like a woman's hair would be more fixable than you messing up a lineup. Somebody messing up your lineup.
Mm-hmm. A lineup goes back in like 2 weeks, bro.
That's a long 2 weeks. Especially imagine your friends is roasting you for the whole 2 weeks. Like you ain't getting no.
If Ash goes to the beauty salon and the stylist gives her a bob, it's gonna take a while.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
true.
But usually it comes down to color for us. You know what I mean? Like someone messes up your collar because you can't correct it right away. You have to wait. And dude, no.
Yeah.
Just no. It's no good. It's no good.
True.
I might open a beauty salon, Ash, if you wanna.
There we go.
Let me style you up.
Sure.
Flow stylings.
Flow stylings.
Dave will be at the front desk.
Never mind.
Is Ethan going to be our shampoo boy?
What you say, KJ?
Let me welcome you to Flow Styles. How can I help you today?
Oh my god!
I don't think you would sound like that. It would be
great. Yo, did you start playing yet or nah?
First game is tomorrow, but we've been playing friendly games like this. This is like playing at the rec.
What you mean by that?
It's like going down to the rec center and just playing pickup, bro. It's crazy.
No structure or nothing?
It's insane. No, there's structure, but it's just like the level of competition is crazy.
Really? It's bad? It's bad like that?
It's crazy, bro. Like, I don't even, like, warm up before games, bro.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, our friendly game. We'll see how the real games go. Let me not speak too soon, but
yeah,
the friendly games were crazy.
Before they go out there and bust your ass tomorrow.
Facts. Let me shut the hell up.
What other Americans you got on your team, or is it just you?
DeAndre Liggins.
Oh, you got
remember
DeAndre
him,
Liggins
right?
on your team? Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope.
from Kentucky.
That's dope. That's
That
dope.
boy is wild. That's my guy though. He's wild though.
In what
I
way?
think that's
Never mind. We'll talk with that after. We'll talk with that after the show.
nah, he's just funny as hell. You ever had like a teammate that like won't even try to like adjust to the culture?
Oh, he just like whatever. Like he don't even care. He don't try to like hang out with the rest of the team or nothing like that. He just be on his own.
Nah, I won't hang out with the rest of the team. But we staying in like a hotel right now. Like they be speaking Spanish to him. Like he'll order food. Like and he will not even like try to like speak Spanish. It's hilarious. This is the funniest shit, bro. But yeah, he cool as hell though, man. He's good too. So we should have a good team. You feel me?
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
I'm ready to come home though. So
When y'all season end?
shit, playoffs start March.
Oh, sure, that's quick. Oh, so you ain't got that. You ain't got that much longer. You good? Be all right.
Good last season.
Oh my God, Ash, how long have you?
Yeah.
You probably been hearing this longer than me. John's retired about 5 times already.
I was shocked when he said, when we found out he was going to Uruguay. I was like, wait a minute. John got his realtor license. Like, I thought he put all that behind him. Apparently not.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I thought this was the year when you. Yeah,
I did too.
thought this was it. But
I did too. Yeah.
I never said it before this year. Though.
all right.
That's crazy.
Well, you had been talking about it for a while because you were talking about, coming back and then having to do TBT like right away, and you didn't have a lot of downtime, and then you're doing this and you're doing that, and you're like, yeah.
This is how you know like it's the last year. First of all, my jersey number is 69.
Your jersey number is 69. Yes.
You're not giving a fuck this year.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna get real nasty this year.
69.
Jersey number 69. What if I told you I came here just to get a new flag tattoo?
No,
Is
you
that
didn't.
what it was?
You probably did, you dummy.
What if I told you? But nah, it's like really good money for the situation. Like the city's beautiful, you know what I mean? Like
You're on a beach, right?
yeah, I'm right on the beach.
Shit, you
Nice.
good.
It's like a retirement home. So
Ooh.
Damn.
ready to go.
So, what's the time there? It's only 1 hour, right?
Yeah, we 1 hour.
Oh,
ahead.
okay. Oh, you good. You good. You got practice today or something?
Yeah, that's the only thing. I mean, preseason practices was kind of crazy, but I think it'll chill out now. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's the only thing that's been blowing me. I was told before I came, like we didn't practice a lot. Just come in and shoot. It's crazy. Like it's an ideal situation if you're ready to retire.
Yeah. Had your ass running like Coach Carter, huh? Or nah?
Nah, not really. Just playing, like getting up and down a lot. Just trying to get in shape. Like nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Like sprints on the baseline and all that.
Okay.
But
Shit.
I like it here though. I might come back another year too if.
Another year.
You went with 69 this year. I don't think you're
Yeah,
going
exactly.
anywhere.
That's great. That's great marketing though, right?
Oh, it really is, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I wish I would have wore that WVU.
Oh my
It would have
God.
been.
You think House will let me
You
wear
were enough of a
61?
showboat, dude. You didn't need the number 69. Come on.
Casey, you think House will let me wear it?
Fuck no.
Bro, I get
You think they would
like
have said something?
out of anybody, if he let somebody get away with, you would probably be the guy. You or Truck would probably be the people that would be able to get away with that.
Yeah, I'd have turned 69 out in that thing, bro. The NIL deal, oh my goodness, bro. You would have got crazy.
Bro.
Headband, 69.
Oh my God. You're such a
would've-
child. I
it would've
can't.
been
He's a child. He really is.
Eat shit, Pitt.
Speaking of WVU, we won last night. Won a football game last night.
Finally.
Hey, I tell you, I was like, yo, before the game started, I was like, yo, I got a good feeling about this game. I was like, yo, besides the first possession when they ran back for 100-yard return touchdown, I was like, all right, well, that's not ideal to start with, but
That's how the game started?
yeah,
Yes.
TCU, 100-yard.
Yes.
I was like, what?
Sheesh.
Yes.
On the kickoff?
Yeah.
That's-
Bro, when I seen that, I was like, all right, this might be a long night. But then they settled in, and then I was like, yo, I think they're gonna win this game.
Mm-hmm.
That's always how to get started, though, right? Like, it's always like a bad start.
No. Actually, this we usually score on our first drive. You know, I think there's only been one game that we haven't scored on our first drive. So we actually start out really well in comparison to what we used to do. But that was not ideal. I don't think anybody saw that one coming.
That shit was crazy. And and to like be playing at TCU, and you know TCU is not the best this year, not like they usually are. They usually are really solid, but still, just to win there in that environment, Big 12 game, like especially the way we've been playing lately, that's an impressive win to me. Like that, I think they should, don't party too much. You ain't winning. You ain't going to college football playoffs or nothing, but like, I think they should be proud of that win. Like that's a good one.
Hey, Ethan, how did the next Pat White do?
He did pretty well. Did you see?
Bro, he ran for like 60-some yards one possession, bro. He was out. He fast. Like I know he was fast, but he's fast, bro.
Yeah,
he's Pat White fast.
Yeah, that's kind of
maybe not quite that fast.
He could
close.
go, bro. But I just don't like they don't let him pass the ball like at all.
No, he's not allowed to.
When he's in the game, they running the ball. Like, why is that? I feel like that's bad. Like, that's a bad thing.
That's the whole point of the option is that you don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
And we're not really running an option. We're literally running.
Yeah,
you know what we're going to do.
How do you know he's not allowed to pass
because
the ball?
He don't pass. He don't pass the ball.
I mean, it's his option though, right? Should be.
They run every single time.
They drew up the play when he comes out there, and what they have told him to do is what he is going to do. I don't think they trust him to throw the ball, honestly. But we'll see. A rumor has it they're still developing him as a player. So, I mean, keep in mind, he's brand spanking new. So we'll see. Yeah. But
watch him transfer just because of that.
I like the fact that he's a dual threat. He could do both, but I mean, you are still a quarterback at the end of the day. Like you gotta pass at least once. Like I don't know, but yeah, he did good. I feel like the defense played well after that first possession. And yeah, offense. I like Deji plays solid, bro. Like I don't know, man. He plays solid.
He's actually really good when things are right. The minute we get pushed behind the sticks, dude, he fucking flips shit and just loses his mind.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's
like, oh God, what am I gonna do? Like, you know what to do. You know what to do. Just fucking do it.
He could be a spaz. It looks like sometimes.
The only highlights I seen was him like overthrowing someone who was like wide open. Mm-hmm. That's the only highlight I saw in that yesterday because my TV was freezing and I couldn't really. As soon as I turned the game on, that's what I saw.
Again, that's what happened when we got behind. We got pushed back, and then he freaks. It's like he forgets how to play. I don't know. I don't know what it is. If it's a confidence thing, if it's now I'm in a tight spot. What am I gonna do? I don't know. But he needs to woosah.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got pushed back. We're gonna make up for it.
Do you think that's a Do you think that's a coaching thing, or do you think that's more of a in your head thing?
I think it's a mental block, is what that is.
Coach ain't benching yet though. Like it's crazy. Like we got two quarterbacks basically.
Yeah, we do.
But they say if you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterback. So.
Yeah, no one's actually in the real number one spot.
So it's like. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I guess like the whole two quarterback thing can work. What's the rest of who we play next game? Iowa State. Are they good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they just beat undefeated Oklahoma State.
Okay.
Yesterday. but we got him in Morgantown. So,
might go on a little streak here.
Well, that's good.
I don't know.
I hope so. Well, honestly, I mean, in our defense, we did start off our year with a pretty tough schedule. I mean, as far as the conference is concerned. So, we'll see.
Is it getting cold out there? Like, y'all still tailgating?
Yeah. Of course we're still tailgating.
Nah, it's not that cold yet, but it's getting to that point, though. It's getting
there, yeah. It's definitely getting there.
No lie. But yeah, that was cool. And then they had the G League draft the other day. Yeah.
G League draft. Yeah, Deshaun hit me up asking about a player out of Mexico.
Word?
So he's already doing his recruiting.
I never seen the whole point of the G League draft. It's like, why don't you just get the players you want? Why are you drafting players?
Did you?
I just got picked up after I got cut from the Cavs. They just Canton Charge just picked me up. So I didn't even know that there was a draft.
I guess they just hyped it. It's something to hype up the league.
Yeah, that's true.
Does it so going number 1 overall in the G League draft doesn't really mean anything?
I didn't say that. I don't know what it means. Nobody knows what it means though. Like, what's the name's? D Wade's son got picked. I think number 10. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And then and the G League.
Is he good?
I mean, from what I can see, like he got like some highlights and stuff out. So yeah.
It's the first time I haven't seen like any type of nepotism with an NBA player's son. Like
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
In the league.
Yeah, but I mean, I think this is his first year out of high school, so it's not like he would have to go to college if he didn't do that, you know. So I mean, there's still a chance.
He'll be Sure. I didn't know he skipped college though.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So yeah, that's what kids are doing nowadays. G League is way more money than it was like when I came into there. Because if not, I would have had to make that move. Nah.
The G League doesn't have guaranteed contracts, do they?
Yeah, that's guaranteed. From what I mean, it might have changed, but from everything I know, it's guaranteed.
True. I thought they could just like, no, man. I don't know. That's why I never did the G League, just because I was all about the money, man. So
I think the G League system is way better now than, obviously as things progress and the more years they go about, you figure out better ways to do things. I think it's just probably ran way better than it was like a couple years ago. So I'm sure everything is better.
Do you think it's fair that the G League players get more money than the WNBA players? That's crazy to think about. I never even thought of that. That's crazy, bro. I don't even know if that's factual.
But it sounds like the fact that it sounds like something that could be true is like.
I'm pretty sure it's true. I'm like 85% sure. I could be wrong.
So according to this article, which is actually the G League site, so they're basically talking about the select contracts of people that are in the G League. Players signed to select contracts will earn $125,000 for the 5-month NBA G League season.
Bruh.
So they all get paid the same.
125?
Mm-hmm.
Bruh. See that, but it says select contracts, so I'm sure not everybody gets select contracts. I'm sure it's like 1 or 2.
Right. So I'm
sure it's like equivalent to like a max player on like an NBA team. Like you don't get the same amount as everybody else.
Right. Let's see, because it asks like who decides who's going to get a select contract. Let's see. Former WNBA player Allison Feaster. She leads the NBA G League Professional Path Initiative, and then Rod Strickland will serve as the Professional Paths Program Manager. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I think.
Well, that didn't tell me anything.
I think that might be like a 2-way, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But
okay, it says. While there isn't a cap on the number of players who will be offered a select contract, the intention is that they are for a very specific group of elite players who are eligible for the NBA G League, but not eligible for the NBA.
I think those are the guys that's like probably like D-Wade's son, like guys like that. He'll probably be on that kind of contract. Those guys that they project to be like 1 season in G League and then probably try it for the draft.
Exactly, because they're not even eligible to be called up to the NBA.
That makes sense. One of our fellow alumni, Jermaine Haley, I think he got drafted as well to I think is it Canada's team?
Let's ask Ethan. Ethan wrote an article on it.
Oh yeah,
Ethan wrote an article on it.
Yeah,
that's
Capital
Toronto's
City. It's the
the Wizards. Okay,
the Wizards.
Okay. Dope. Congrats to him.
So you got to tell us about that, Ethan. You wrote a whole article on it.
I wrote like 100 words on it. I didn't go too crazy on it.
Well, yeah, shout out to him. Hopefully, we can get him for Best Virginia this year. We're probably gonna need.
Did
him.
you ever reach out to him for Best Virginia?
I did.
He's never really like around like that. So
yeah, he's not around, but I'm sure he'll come back. I think I talked to him. Though.
Yeah,
but I definitely want him, Dax. It's gonna be a bunch of new faces.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We're not getting into it. But how was the Midnight Madness or the first practice?
Oh, it was cool. You know how it is, bro. Like they tell you, yeah, it's for the fans, it's for fun, and then you get motherfucked at the next day in practice if you make a mistake.
Nah, we got cussed out during midnight. Was you there for that?
I probably was there. It had probably happened one of the years I was there.
Like he called a timeout. I guess we came out like playing around, like throwing lobs, shit, turnovers. And they called a timeout and just cussed everybody out. Like,
yo,
we're embarrassed.
That's what we tried to tell, like me, Alex, and like Truck. We tried to tell the younger guys because we around, like we already know. He's like, yo, all right, yeah, this is. They say have fun and all that, like a pickup game, but nah, treat this like practice.
I seen some people getting dunked on.
Yeah,
bro.
It was yeah, they athletic, bro. It's hard, you know, like they have 5 new guys coming in. They got a lot of 5th-year senior guys. So you know that's a 5th-year senior in Hug system. That's like being a freshman. It's like a whole different world, right, bro. Right. So you can tell, you know, they're still they're struggling in certain areas, especially defense. But I think hopefully towards Big 12 part of the season, they'll be solid. You never know though.
Yeah. I think what we normally struggle with is just making shots, bro. But I think this year we got like our go-to guys like with Taz and Sean. Like Sean's probably one of the best shooters in the conference.
Yeah.
So we can just go to him, and Taz, you know, I feel like he has that swagger, like he has that experience now, like just give him the ball and get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
So.
Facts. You know,
I think we're gonna be all right, but it's just hard to tell because I don't know any other schools like what they look like.
Yeah. Well, shit, we got Texas, Baylor, Kansas is all in like top 20, I think like top 15, top 10 or something like that. So yeah, so that's gonna be.
But top 10 looks different than what it looked like when we was there. You know what I mean? Like
you don't have the traditional. I don't know what Duke is, the UNCs and stuff like that. I feel like more and more, not mid majors, but like I don't know, teams you didn't hear about when we was playing are like more in the top 10 now.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. When's the first game?
Well they got exhibition against Akron next Saturday, and I think the weekend after I think they play Elon, if I'm not mistaken.
Is Akron Coach Calhoun's?
No, Coach Calhoun is Youngstown State.
Who the fuck coaches that?
I don't know.
Somebody.
Yo, did you see? They was on Coach Huggins for he was like, yeah, they should just do away with the NCAA tournament. You didn't see that?
What?
He said it on Big 12. I think it was Big 12 Media Day. He said it. He was like, you should just do away with the Big 12 tournament and just have like all the major conferences just have like a tournament. So that's like, you know, teams that's usually there like Gonzaga, the mid-major teams that's usually like Cinderella teams, kind of they was dragging him for it.
The Bob Huggins tournament.
I kind of understand it though, because honestly, it really doesn't fucking matter too much what you do in the regular season as long as you get in the damn tournament, and then you can make a run for it and be champion.
That's true.
I mean, it's
and it's not
wild the
like
way
there's
it
already
works.
a president is not set for it like they do it in fucking football. And nobody
Right.
says shit about it.
Oh,
like
like
the
a-
college
Right.
football playoffs, nobody says nothing about that.
Right?
I don't know. I kind of like that.
Nah, I do too. I
like,
didn't say I agree with it. I was just saying that it's not
Should be
an
lit.
insane idea. It's not like it can't happen.
I just don't understand. I don't understand what they would do instead of
I guess the
NCAA tournament.
I guess the Power
Have
5
what?
conferences.
Just have a
I
tournament.
guess. I don't know. I don't know how you would structure that. I feel like basketball and football is kind of different though.
Yeah, I think like the best thing about the NCAA tournament is those little schools. The
Yeah, that's what
Cinderella teams.
people watch it for, to see the bigger teams get beat. Really.
Right.
So
That's
if you
true.
take that
Exactly.
element out of it, then I guess it becomes. I don't know. I guess it becomes more competitive, but less fun. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think.
Dude, let me just tell you real quick, because
Yeah.
I went down through the standings like of every every conference for the NCAA for basketball. The Big 12 has more ranked opponents in our conference than any other conference by a long shot. 6 out of 10
That's
of our
tough.
schools are ranked right now. And the next highest is like 4 out of like 12.
So it's kind of like the Big East days. Like 9 teams was ranked out of the conference.
Right? We got Baylor that's 3rd, Kansas is 12, Texas is 9, we're 13, Oklahoma State's 11,
True.
and Texas Tech's 21.
Why do we only have 10 teams in the Big 12?
I know, right? The Big
What
10
an
has 12
idiot.
and the Big 12 has 10. It makes no sense.
And then they're adding more teams.
It makes no
though.
sense.
You got to change the name.
Right? Well, that's true.
I don't know. What do I know?
Oh, no, I lied. Big 10 has actually has 14, which is really off, but whatever.
Just bring back the Big East, man.
The Big East was
Exactly.
literally
Like-
beast in basketball. They were actually in football. Our
Yeah.
football conference was beast too.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, we played against like Syracuse and Virginia Tech and it was crazy
Syracuse
back
was
in the day. It was
trash.
tough. Are you back in the day?
Back in the day, Pat White days, they never lost to Syracuse. I don't remember. I don't know.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying Syracuse was
Yeah.
good back in the day. Like they were tough.
They look. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't believe that to be truthful.
It's before you got there, John. I'm talking about back.
Oh yeah, they had a pretty good.
Talking about the 90s back.
Oh okay. Oh yeah. I forget. Yeah,
Cougar.
Keep forgetting.
I was a child. First of all, I grew up in Virginia, so that's how I know.
Oh man.
But nah, I think. Are we still talking about joining the ACC?
I don't think they're interested in
Yeah.
us, but
I
we'll
don't know. Is
see.
it because of the is it academics? Is it like what is it?
Their reasoning for it, well, I shouldn't say their reasoning for it. The only thing that I've read is what the media has to say about it, and it's kind of bullshit because I'm like, what
Yeah.
are you what stats are you looking at? They're basically talking about how, there's only, this many people in their stadium. Yeah, well, it's still more than anybody else you put in your freaking stadium. At least we sell ours out.
Right. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to have WVU in their conference.
Well, not only that, especially the ACC. I mean, there's so much
Yeah.
rivalry there. So much, backyard brawl
Yeah.
with Pitt. Are you fucking kidding me?
And
That's a
Notre Dame is
moneymaker.
in the ACC
Right.
too, right? They just took half the Big East
Correct.
and just
Even
put it
though
in the
they're
ACC.
independent,
Like
but yeah.
they literally just did that. Exactly. Like
Yes, they did. Except us.
That's crazy.
Except us.
Virginia Tech. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind
like
of a
you-
no-brainer to me.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
Any school, if I was trying to like run a conference and start a conference, I would pick any school that doesn't have like a state with professional teams in it. Kentucky, you know what I mean, West Virginia, like it's no brainer.
Yeah, I don't know what they looking at. It's weird.
Everybody be hating on West Virginia, bro. That shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's weird. I didn't believe it at first. Everybody was like, yo, people always hate on us, and you don't actually see it until you in it. Like, people, for whatever reason, I don't know. It's just weird. People have a certain stigma about WVU.
It's crazy, bro.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it all comes down to money. We probably don't have as much money as other schools. I get it. We come from a poorer state. However, at least we fucking have pride in our teams. You know what I mean? We fill up stadiums. We travel extremely well. We sell tickets. We don't have a problem with that.
Even with TBT, one of the GMs was talking shit about West Virginia. You remember that?
Which person? I don't remember that.
Did you hear about that? It's a GM from Team 23. I think.
Did he?
Said something crazy about.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. I won't get.
What'd he say? I want to know what he said.
He said something.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I feel like people talk shit like about it until they get here, and it's like, oh, yo, W is actually pretty cool. I had so many of my friends like come here and just be like, yo, we didn't think it was gonna be this fun. We didn't think the people was gonna be this cool until they actually get here. So, I mean, here's what it is.
Enjoying our show? Don't forget to leave a 5-star review for the Final Fourcast on your podcast app. And be sure to tell a friend, or 2, or 3.
Brian Laundrie.
Yeah, they found his remains, man.
After a month, how's his skeleton? Like, that's kind of a weird story. Like,
It's bizarre, especially the fact that his parents literally did not help the police. And then the night before, they're like, hey, we're going to come help.
yeah.
They show up 30 minutes later. They're the ones that find the body. Come the fuck on.
Wait, I seen this story. Like, what actually happened?
Okay, so as you know, let's start from the beginning for anybody who doesn't know. It's Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito, who are fiancés. All right, they decided to go cross country and camp, in their van and whatever, and just do that thing. Yeah. Well, so they were in the Teton Mountains, I believe, when Gabby stopped communicating with her parents. And they're like, we haven't heard from her, like what's going on, yada, yada, yada. Turns out Brian Laundrie goes from Wyoming down to Florida without his girlfriend, shows up at his parents' house like nothing's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
And it's her parents that have to report her missing. So when she's reported missing, Brian Laundrie and his family, their lawyers like, yo, they're not talking. We're not saying shit. So literally a few days after that, Brian Laundrie goes missing. And his parents told the police that he was down in the Carlton Reserve down in Florida somewhere. So they fucking searched that place top, bottom, left, right. The FBI was involved. They eventually find Gabby Petito's body, and she'd been strangled and just left out in the elements. So she's murdered. So they know that Brian Laundrie is a person of interest. Needless to say, they searched forever, and finally, his parents are like, oh, we're going to help after he's been missing for over a month. And when they show up literally last Wednesday to go searching, they found him in 30 minutes after the FBI had been all over that fucking area.
Bruh. That's a weird, what? That's
I know,
weird
right?
Story.
And not just a body. They found bones, dude. You know how long it takes for a body to decompose like that?
Yeah, that's what isn't that like months? Wouldn't that have to be take months? Like,
someone said because it's Florida and the swampy water is hot and speeds up the degradation of flesh and stuff and all the parasites and fish. And
he was boiling.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that sounds like somebody pour acid, just
right?
Dang.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great Netflix
documentary.
I can't wait for that one.
I'm really sad though. I really want to know what happened to Gabby. I need answers. I can't let this go.
So do they think the same people killed both of them, or
no? I think that they honestly
he killed her and then somebody killed him. I'm confused.
I mean that's definitely a possibility. But the theory right now is obviously he killed Gabby. There's no question about that. Why the fuck would you leave her otherwise?
Yeah.
But they don't know exactly, but they believe that he either offed himself or he got eaten by something. It's the swamp. There's tons of gators down there. So there's that possibility.
But then bones wouldn't be left though, wouldn't? Or it still would. Like if he got ate by something.
I mean,
Dave said
we'll find out.
Dave said his body was boiling in the swamps.
But he got in the swamp somehow. So I'm
Didn't
going
say
to
boiling.
assume something.
They just said that, where cold water preserves stuff, warmer kind of speeds up the decomposition.
That's wild, bro. Like this is just a.
But you would still, something had to have eaten him though, because it still wouldn't clean the flesh off the bone. I mean, it wouldn't just be bone.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So wait, why is this like no disrespect to them, RP to both of them, but like why is this such a big story? Like who are they? Are they?
So funny you should mention that. It's very interesting how they even became like. This story came out into the public. It all started on social media, and somehow it just got blown up. I mean, no offense, but people go missing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's so? You said the FBI was in on that. I'm like, yo, who are these people? Like, they famous or something?
Right. Well, the FBI gets involved because we're talking about crossing state lines. Once you cross a state line and commit a crime, that's automatically federal, right? So FBI gets involved.
So they weren't famous.
No.
TikTok famous.
I mean, she had some followers on YouTube, but it wasn't that many.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, it all just comes down to the fact that, people on social media took interest in the story and they ran with it.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. I don't know. Yeah. Man.
But we'll see what happens. His parents have been acting fishy this entire time, though. Like, something don't sit right with me about them at all.
Yeah, that's too much of a coincidence. The FBI can't find him, and then y'all find him 30. Nah, that's kind of weird.
Exactly. And not only that, like, your son has been missing for over a month. Like, are you not fucking concerned about your child?
I mean, he's not a child.
They've been just going about their business, mowing their grass, gardening. And
I mean, that's more, people not talk to their parents for like months at a time. I feel like that's.
But he lives with them.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
He and his girlfriend lived with his parents.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird to begin with, right there. So that's where we first start off at. But maybe I don't know.
They know what happened for sure.
They wanted them out of their house, I guess. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like. It's boiled down to me.
We'll figure it all out eventually.
Hopefully.
Or maybe it'll be like an O.J. Simpson thing. We'll never know who did it.
Ooh.
I think we all know who did it. I think we all know.
It dominated TikTok for weeks. Like, it still kind of is, but like there were like theories that like he was hiding under the flower bed and that like she handed something in a bunker, and like people were like, oh my God, it's so known in Florida that they have these bunkers underground and like schematics. And then like Doug the Bounty Hunter got involved for like a few weeks, and then was like, his parents have given him money and he's no longer here anymore, and I'll come back whenever it's there's more leads. And everyone's like, oh my God, Doug the Bounty Hunter is doing it purely because he wants to find this guy and not because we all forgot who Doug the Bounty Hunter was for a while. Like,
Doug the Bounty Hunter is hilarious, bro.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
It just showed a video of him just like banging on his parents' door.
Yeah. And they're like, oh my God, he's doing so much more than the FBI. He's like, he knocked at the door.
Yeah, he's hilarious, man. Shout out to Dog.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been not only that. Did you see? This is crazy. There was a TikTok video of Brian Laundrie's father talking to an FBI agent who, no joke, looks exactly like Brian Laundrie, and they're laughing together, and it's fucking freaky.
Dude, it's also hilarious, like on TikTok too, because everyone's playing detectives, but like every person that's bald with a beard or like it looks like him, they're like, oh my God, is that Brian Laundrie? And like everyone's like, yes, it's him. I saw him walking by my house. Here's my security footage. And it's just a guy that kind of vaguely resembles him.
I hate people.
It's mob mentality, man. They fucking get in it.
And they're all like, let's send this to the FBI. Like, let's send it now. And it's just a guy walking to a hardware store. And they're like, that's Brian Laundrie for sure.
Yeah, we live in some crazy times, man.
Yes, we do,
man.
sadly.
It's crazy. I feel like, I mean, times ain't crazy. I feel like it's always been the same. It's just now we got more outlets to hear and see. We, like, back in the 90s, this probably wouldn't have even been a story, like, without, like you said, posts on social media and all this stuff. Like, it probably would have been a regular story. People would have forgot about it in a day.
Help spread the word about our podcast. Leave us a review and tell a friend.
What you think about Kyrie Irving not taking the vaccine?
He doesn't make any sense. No, and I say that, because
That's your teammate,
no,
bro.
but
Like,
and he's one of the best players in the league. But when he don't make his argument doesn't make any sense. Like, because
What's his argument?
His argument is his body, his choice.
yeah, but you play on a team sport, right? Like, where other people are affected by what you do. Like, it'd be different if you played a team like if he was in tennis or golf, where nobody else is affected by the decisions he makes. Like, he's making a decision. He decided to go somewhere and play, and he knew that this was going to be a part of it. And I'm not saying that he has to or he should be forced to get vaccinated if he doesn't want to get vaccinated, but also you got to know, like, there's consequences that come with that. And one of those consequences is you're going to be out of a job, like, which essentially he is.
This is what I don't understand. This is what I don't understand, though. Like, everybody else on the team is vaccinated. Maybe Dave can answer this. If he's unvaccinated, how is he putting the rest of his team at harm risk?
It's not just his team, homie. That's everybody that's in that fucking stadium. It's everybody that they play against.
And it's not,
the
team. It's not the team. It's a state. It's a state mandate. It's a New York state mandate that you have to. Anybody that goes inside the Barclays Center has to be vaccinated.
That's not true, though, because Bradley Beal isn't vaccinated. He just played in New York, so it's just
he isn't
weird.
Vaccinated.
Like, no, 95% of the NBA is vaccinated. Instead of focusing on that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you guys should get the vaccine. Everybody's vaccinated. And they just did that with LeBron. Like, LeBron said, it's not my job to make sure everyone gets vaccinated.
Yeah.
Which is, you know what I'm saying?
So wait.
Like, debatable, but instead of going with that story, the media goes with, instead of going with the story that LeBron's vaccinated, his whole family's vaccinated, 95% of the NBA is vaccinated, the media goes with, Kyrie Irving's not vaccinated, and LeBron said this about not getting vaccinated. And if the goal is to have everyone get vaccinated, why not focus on?
And here's what I would say to that, though, is like, because there's other players other than Kyrie, I'm sure, that didn't want to get vaccinated and got vaccinated because either their teammates asked them to do it, they didn't want to lose out on money, or they simply just wanted to play. So and I get it, like, you don't want to get vaccinated for whatever reason. Who are we to judge you tonight? But there's consequences that come with that, because you're not the only person in the NBA that didn't want to get vaccinated but decided to do it because it was in the best interest of them, or they felt it was the best interest of their team. So it's like, bro, I can't feel sorry, and I don't think he's asking for people to feel sorry for him, but I can't say that Kyrie should play whatever, because there's other people in that position who chose to get vaccinated even when they didn't want to.
Yeah, John, to answer your question, though, I think with what you were saying, the answer to that is because the media wants to sensationalize fucking everything. Let's not focus on the positive, that the fact that the NBA is 95% vaccinated. Let's focus on the fact that there's a few who aren't, because that's more sensational than the fucking positive.
Facts.
That's why.
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, people just want to get clicks and stuff like that. And I mean, if the main goal is to have everyone vaccinated, then why not focus on the fact that LeBron is actually vaccinated?
Yeah.
Right.
So you don't you think he should stand his ground and not get vaccinated?
I don't know why everyone is making a big deal about him not being vaccinated. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, because it's a state mandate that everyone needs to be vaccinated to play there, but you got players that aren't vaccinated coming in playing. Like it just doesn't make
I
sense.
didn't see. That's what I'm saying.
Are we
I don't
sure that's
know.
facts?
I don't know that to be a fact. But if it is, then that's crazy. Then I feel like that changes everything because I didn't know that. Because I heard it was you had to it was mandatory. Everybody had to be vaccinated to be inside the Barclays Center or in whatever in New York.
And I don't understand, like, if everyone else is vaccinated, how is Kyrie hurting everyone that's vaccinated?
So I guess what you're looking at is a retaliation or a response to last year, right? When they had the bubble and they didn't want whole teams to collapse and players to just be like constantly sick and on the bench. They are a business. They are paying this person to play. They have rules. You sign up to those rules. If you don't, you suffer the consequences. You have the freedom not to play if you don't want to follow by their rules.
And that's what he's doing. But he's being crucified for not doing that.
He's not being crucified. He's just digging a bigger hole for
He's
himself.
not being crucified.
18 different ways to make sense of his own argument. So
he's constantly contradicting himself, and that's why I'm like, because you say I'm not anti-vax, but clearly you are. Like it doesn't make it. Right. Then he's like, yeah, you think I want to lose all this money, whatever, like that, and then he says it's not about the money. Like these is stuff that this is the stuff that Kyrie is saying. This is my problem with him. Like,
yeah. I mean, but there's other people in the NBA that aren't vaccinated too. Like we haven't heard about them.
But Kyrie is probably the most high-profile player. That just comes with being a high-profile player. Nobody's gonna hear about the 13th person on the bench that doesn't want to get vaccinated. Yeah, but that comes with it though. That's not something new.
We somehow glossed over the whole controversy of Nicki Minaj's cousin, quote, having swollen testicles because of the vaccine. And that's why she's
Wait, what?
I've not heard that. She's now like being called like brave by like Republican lawmakers because she dared question the vaccine.
Swollen testicles.
It's
I'm sorry if that's really a thing. If that's really a thing,
people are fucking wild.
She tweeted this and it was so good. And there's been like I'll send it to the group chat, but there's no record anywhere of anyone having swollen testicles as a response to the COVID vaccine. Like, and there's been billions of doses administered.
Right.
And everyone was like, no, Nikki, your cousin had an affair and got like chlamydia or something.
Oh, wait a minute. No, what she said was my cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bullied. Give me a fucking break. This is the whole, well, my friend of a friend of a friend said this and just throws it out there as
fact. Is it
fact.
possible,
Give me
though?
a fucking break,
all jokes
dude.
aside, is that possible? Oh, okay.
No. The answer to that is no. They've done extensive testing, dude. It's not going to make anybody impotent or prevent you from getting pregnant.
It's too early to tell right now.
Oh my God.
In what way?
And on
People
that
just
note,
like
and on that note,
saying people. I don't know.
It's only been a year.
People are fucking trolls. That's why.
I'm
John,
a
it doesn't even stay in your system that long. Why the fuck do you think we have to get boosters?
I'm a troll for sure.
Yes, you are. We know.
It is too early to tell. Like, it's too early.
Jonathan.
Hold on. All right,
please.
let me ask you this. Has there been like updates and different things that the CDC and health officials have said well, maybe this will happen because of the vaccine now?
They constantly have been doing.
Okay, then. So how do we know that won't happen a year or two from now? We don't know.
I just feel like
don't know.
People's whole thing is like not being on one of those commercials is like, did you receive the COVID-19 vaccine 10 years ago? If so, you might be.
Right. And it's cool, like, take the vaccine. I took the vaccine just to help out the community. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just it's something bigger than me.
Exactly. Ditto.
And this is
because
exactly
it's not about us. It's about
it.
everybody else around us.
But 95% of the players around him are vaccinated, so I don't understand how it hurts.
And then if he gets a breakthrough, if he gets a case, and then his team gets breakthrough cases, then those people have to quarantine until their time is over, and then that team has to sit out or lose games. And the league doesn't want that. They're a business. They want to make money. They don't want to be down players because one person was living in
and
their
at
own
the end of
fantasy
the day,
world.
he can do whatever he wants. He just
Breakthrough
gotta suffer the consequences that come with it. Like that, he got the freedom to do whatever he want. But but
Exactly.
it's not on the NBA to be like, all right, like we got to move on. Like their teammates is like, yo, we still got to play.
You have the freedom of choices,
True.
but you don't have the freedom of consequences.
This is the Final Fourcast podcast.
This has been another episode of Final Fourcast with me, Jay Flow. Got my guy KJ.
Yep.
Our lovely co-host Ashley.
That's me.
Ethan didn't say much today. Thank God.
Yeah. Goodbye, friends.
Every week I'm like, Ethan, bring some like stats, what was good about the game, like talk about some positives. And then he goes, yeah, we won. And that was it. And every week I'm like, can you add something, like jump in if you have something to say, like bring that, like you're covering the game, you're watching the game, you're writing about this stuff. And he goes, yeah, he played 10 minutes. And then that's it. And then we're done.
Give him an F, Dave.
I had a stat on our boy Garrett Green,
What's the...
but John.
Oh yeah, the
interrupted me.
60-yard run.
That's it.
That was
That's all he did the whole game, was run a 60-yard.
It was the longest rush since Pat White.
Oh, next Pat White, let's go.
See, that would have been great if you would have said it during the show.
Right?
I'm sorry,
That
but
would've
someone
been great.
interrupted me. I know.
Dave, find a place for that somewhere.
Longest rush since,
Just clip it.
since Pat White. So he has the signs to be the next Pat White.
There we go.
True.
And you just didn't say
Ethan's playing the long game.
Yeah, Ethan didn't say anything about it. Idiot.
Oh man.
All right, super producer Dave, appreciate it.
Pip, pip.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all.
All right.